All right, what's up, y'all? Chris One Radio Group. Welcome to the channel. I'm gonna start this channel off with what is child support? What is child support? A lot of people have a lot of different perspectives concerning child support. The number one perspective that I hear, what I do over here at the League of Dads, is I hear men saying, I don't want to pay my child support because that woman is going to take my money and go do something else with it. I don't want to pay that woman child support because she's going to take my money and go get her hair done. She's not going to put it for the child. So what is child support then? If you're supposed to give it to the woman, but she's going to go get her hair done. All right. First thing I'm going to tell y'all, I got a 3-hour morning show that I do over on League Logic. I'll leave that link below the video. Of course, you guys, if you don't know, you got the book, When Dads Cry. My book dropped on August 9th. Do you have a copy? I'll put the link to get you a copy of my new book, When Dads Cry. Also, my book, Child Support Don't and Don't Do's. All right? Child Support and Don't Do's will be out on the 3rd of January, 2020. So, Child Support Don't and Don't Do's. All right? Appreciate you guys for being here. Please hit that thumbs up button as well as that notification bell. And subscribe. Forgot about that. All right. What is child support? I'm going to tell you what child support is so to help you understand, but it's not what you think. Child support represents failure. When you pay child support, it represents failure. Child support represents a mark in your life that you failed. A lot of you guys think child support means you got to pay money. Oh, on the contrary, that's just the interest to the loan. That is not the principle. All right? If you can understand what I'm saying, when I just said that's just the interest. Let's just say you borrowed $10,000 and you end up paying back 12. That $2,000 difference between 10 and 12,000, that's the interest. When you pay child support, that is only paying the interest. The principal can never be touched. And the principle is you're a failure. And that is the number one thing that you guys don't understand. You don't understand that. You guys think child support is about money. Oh, on the contrary. Child support is not about money. Child support is an indication in the first stage of many stages to come that you have failed. You failed. You can believe it. You could not believe it. So please allow me for the non-believers. People, when you go to court, I went to court and I was taught something. And what I was taught was the courtroom, number one, is unbiased. Number two, the courtroom is a place that settles disagreements. And number three, when you go to court, you're not supposed to feel like you got raped. Not supposed to feel like that. So allow me to say this. When you go to court and you pay child support, it means you're a failure. What that means, your rights as a father have been stripped. And that's how they justify child support. You think you pay child support because that woman took you there and she just wanted. Oh no, they hoodwinked you. They bamboozled you. And they bamboozled you and they hoodwinked you into thinking that because you're under the impression that that's the process. Oh no, it's not. That's the underhand. They go to court and they justify applying you with the child support payment by calling you and determining you a loser. You didn't even see it coming. It's almost like me saying, you know, I go buy a scratch off. It's like me going to go buy a $30 scratch off. No, people don't buy $30 scratch offs that much. It's like me going to go buy a $5 scratch off. I lose, but then they turn around and tell me that I owe them $10 for buying a $5 scratch off. You've been hoodwinked. You didn't even see it. You didn't even notice it. They put you right where they want you. Under the context of, that's court. And you, under the context of, this is the way court goes. No, it's not. That's not the way court goes. I don't know this logic. So you go to court, and the first thing they have to turn you into is somebody that wants to play the game. So you just think that, hey, you mean they'll put on the $5 scratch off, you can win $1 million. And you're like, wow, $5 $1 million? Hey, what's my chances? On the contrary, just for the mere fact that you're playing a game, you're a loser. Just by the mere fact, just by the mere fact that you playing the game, you're a loser. That's how it goes. And you go to court and you lose. Appreciate those thumbs up, y'all. Welcome to the new channel. Child support. That's kind of funny because I'm making a video for a channel that doesn't exist. So I don't know if I go put child support if the name is going to be available. How about that? Oh, okay. I'll know what I'll name the channel. I'll name the channel Child Support Don't and Don't Do's. That's going to be available. So, you guys, you allow yourself to go to court and you get caught up in the game, not realizing that that game does not even exist. But they do that because the objective is to turn you into a loser. And then once they turn you into a loser, then they can anoint you with child support. If I can go this way with it, there's a movie called RoboCop. And when they made RoboCop, they designed RoboCop not to have the ability to arrest an officer, an executive officer. And there's a part in the movie, midway through the movie, where RoboCop realizes that the police force or the people that built him were behind the corruption in the city. So RoboCop went to go arrest an executive officer. So when he said, "Officer, you're under arrest," and then he goes into this shutdown protocol. And then he says, "Can't do it, could you?" That's a little safety mechanism. So what happens is, later on at the end of the movie, RoboCop finds himself in a room full of these executive officers and the main culprit. So he does it the smart way. He goes into the room with all the executive officers. He goes up to the computer, puts his hand out, stick it in the computer. Then he goes, and then on the TV is, "Yeah, we need to kill such and such. We need to kill him." And RoboCop is just looking. And what he's waiting for is for the chief executive officers to say to that one officer, "You're fired." Once he says you're fired, so he pulls the gun out. He says, the crooked cop that's saying we need to kill all these cops, everybody's looking at him. And then he grabs the chief officer. He says, "I'm getting out of here alive." And then he got the knife to one of the guy's head. And the guy says, "Winthrop or whatever, you're fired." And then once he says you're fired, RoboCop now goes into kill him protocol. I know that's a weird analogy, but I had to use that analogy to help you understand. It's just like that. How do you fight that? I'll put the link below on my PayPal channel, my League of Dads channel on PayPal. I'll make sure I'll do a video about that, because what you guys need to understand is you guys need to understand what child support really means. And what child support really means is it's got nothing to do with money. I know you thought it did. I know you clicked on this video and you thought child support was going to have something to do with money. Child support has nothing, and I mean nothing to do with money. It doesn't. It has nothing to do with money. Nothing. I don't know how many times I have to tell you guys. It's almost like being a damn Democrat. You know, as a black person being a Democrat, to me, they started the KKK. So how could you be a Democrat? It's like it's a real ugly definition once you associate yourself with it. And that's what it gets down to. And you guys need to know how to fight that. I'll put that link below for my Connectpal channel. My Connectpal channel is subscriber supported. And listen, appreciate you guys for being on the channel. I'm going to be throwing channels up here. I'll see you guys on the next one.